Ladies and gents, Facebook is now entering the scene for creators, and the amount of revenue that you can make from Facebook is actually quite astonishing. So in this video, I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to show you my professional dashboard. I'm going to show you some of the posts that I have created on Facebook that are crushing it. I'm going to break down my entire content strategy for Facebook. So that way, if you guys want to take advantage of what Facebook is offering, you now have the advantage of doing that, and you've got my entire system that you can copy and paste, or you can piecemeal it out and decide what works for you and what doesn't. Let's rock and roll. If you guys have been posting on YouTube Shorts for the last number of years, you know that Shorts revenue typically is between 5 cents and 12 cents per 1,000 views. Well, another thing I'm going to do in this video is break down how much Facebook is paying me per 1,000 views. And I think you guys are going to be a little bit surprised because I pulled up my dashboard the other day and I was shocked by it. So before I show you those numbers, let me just break down the Facebook creator program for you. Facebook content monetization is in beta. What's really awesome about it is you can earn money on your reels, photos, text posts, and stories. For you young fellas who have not jumped on to Facebook because you're like, nah, that's the old people platform, there's a huge opportunity here. If you're a writer, if you make text posts, if you upload photos, if you post memes, you can earn on all of that. And that's what makes Facebook so enticing right now. All right, so in order to monetize your Facebook account, there's a couple things that you have to do. Number one, you need to switch to professional mode and meet Facebook's monetization policies. You go to your Facebook profile, navigate to the See More section, and tap on Turn on Professional Mode, and then follow the instructions to continue to set up. Now, you do have to have a minimum number of followers, and Facebook hasn't really been clear on exactly how many followers you need to have. But as soon as you switch on professional mode, it'll tell you if you're eligible or if you're not eligible. All right, so now I want to take you over to my dashboard so I can show you some of the things that have been happening over the last few weeks, and it's been pretty groundbreaking. Here's my professional dashboard. This is the last 28 days. I have a total of 664,000 views on my content, and I'm going to show you the highest viewed post here in just a minute, but I have about 15,000 followers on my Facebook account. So getting 664,000 views across my post is actually pretty shocking to me. The other surprising thing to me here is my revenue for 664,000 views is $63. Now, I know that's not a lot. From a business owner perspective, that's nothing, but from a shorts creation perspective, this is about par for what you're going to get with YouTube Shorts. And I did way less work creating Facebook posts than most shorts creators do putting into shorts that get this type of revenue. So this is about a 10-cent RPM, which is pretty dang decent. All right, so let me now show you a content breakdown so you guys can see exactly where the views came from. So I can see exactly where the views are coming from here and how much money I'm making per post. So if I'm getting more money on certain types of posts, I can just double down and do more of those. And I'm going to give you my full content strategy here in just a second. So hang in there while I show you some of these things. So like, for example, this video right here, I found this old photo of my uncle. I just posted this morning. It's already got 1,000 views on it, and it's got 79 cents of earning. That is a 79-cent RPM for this type of content. Okay, but then I come down here to this one. I bought this faceless YouTube channel. So this is a post I think I made maybe 2-3 days ago. It's got 3,000 views on it, but you can see my RPM is only 20 cents on this. I got 63 cents for 3,000 views, which is significantly lower. In my opinion, if I wanted to make more money, I would do more content like this. I found this old photo. What's really crazy about this is this takes me about 5 minutes to post. I go and find a picture. I do an artificial intelligence enhancement of it. I post it. I write a little caption. Sometimes I'll do a voice to ChatGPT to help summarize what I'm trying to say. And then I'll take that voice transcription and I'll upload that because it makes it a little bit more succinct. It takes literally a couple minutes for me to post. Now, it's very difficult to post a short within a couple of minutes, but making written posts that get high engagement, it's not very difficult. All right, so let me show you my highest viewed post. Okay, it's this one right here. My 41st birthday is coming up. You get 523,000 views. The reach was 350,000 people, 135 interactions, and it made me 20 bucks. If we were to average out the RPM on this one, I think it's about 5 cents per 1,000 views, which is pretty low. But I would expect that with a wider reach, your RPMs are actually going to decrease. My 41st birthday is coming up, so I asked ChatGPT to take my high school photo and imagine me as 41. So here's my cringe high school picture. Hey, by the way, you guys, if you're a business owner and you want to learn how to get more people to click on your links in your description, we put together a massive list of the calls to actions that we incorporate into our videos in order to drive link clicks down to our lead magnets. If you guys want that, there is a link down in the description. It's an entire list. All you got to do is copy and paste them into your script, and then you're going to be off and running. Here's the before, Here's the after. It doesn't look anything like me. I love his expression of like nervous energy. This picture got 1 like, by the way. This photo got 2 likes. The post itself got 123 likes, and then it got a couple of shares, which are surprising to me. I have no idea. There are no public shares. I have no idea where these got shared, but I just think it's hilarious. 8 comments, and this ended up making me about $20 just from this one post. This caption took me 30 seconds to write. I mean, that's slow typing. And this photo took me a couple minutes. You know, I put it up in ChatGPT, gave it a prompt, and then wham bam, comes out with this, and then I'm uploading and off to the races. This is the power of Facebook right now, you guys. Now, I'm not saying like stop focusing on YouTube, but I am saying if you want a well-rounded content strategy, you want a lot of opportunity to make a significant amount of money, you want additional streams of revenue coming in, Facebook might be something that you want to take a look at. All right, so let me leave you with my content strategy. And then if you guys want, you can download the transcript of this video, plug it into your own ChatGPT, and then you guys can come up with your own content strategy based off of what works for you. All right, so let me break this down. I have all of my content categorized into different buckets. Here are my buckets for content. YouTube, anything that's YouTube related, anything that's AI related, news on either of those. So I'll do news, tips, tactics, tools, and then I share some of my personal life, and then I also do some humor, memes, things that I find humorous in nature, so that way I can build relationships with people around the way that I think. I mean, that's what social media is all about. It's about connecting on that deeper level and forming community around your interests. So those are my buckets. So let me just show you some examples here. So here's a piece of news. Texas company says its drones can stop an active shooter to keep students and staff safe. I thought that was interesting. It hasn't gotten a lot of engagement. This one is the one that I did this morning. This old photo of my uncle that was pretty blurry. Obviously that's Brad Pitt. I'm just joking. But I grabbed this off of Facebook, threw it into an AI enhancement, and it came up with this. That's interesting to people. Got a bunch of likes, got a bunch of comments, and it's up to 1,000 views already. So I think that this one will ultimately do pretty well over the course of its stuff. Here's where I'm breaking down Facebook. Here's a content strategy. So that kind of fits into the buckets as well. Here's humor, and then also artificial intelligence tools. I'm trying to make sure that I'm creating things that are interesting for the eye to stop the scroll. By the way, if you haven't checked out Pixels yet, they're not a sponsor of this video, but I highly recommend them. I use them literally every single day now. The software is so good. So I've got a link, an affiliate link down in the description below. You guys can check that out if you want to. Here's some humor about the Epstein files. Here's personal life. My kids were giving me crap for looking like a dad from the shins down. So basically, I'm just making sure that all of my content checks the boxes of, is this valuable? Is this entertaining? Is this newsworthy? And if any of those 3, then I post it as long as it fits into those 5 categories. That, in a nutshell, is my content strategy. I would highly recommend, if you want to like really learn what I'm doing, come and connect with me on Facebook, because I'm posting like 4 or 5 times a day. My numbers are looking really, really strong. Actually, my business partner, Austin Armstrong, who was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, he says right now, if you want to grow on Facebook, post 5 times a day. And so that's my goal. I'm trying to get to 5 times a day. I want to hear from you guys. Are you using Facebook? Are you creating content on Facebook? Do you recognize the power of Facebook? Or are you like, no, that's a boomer tool? Leave it down in the comments below. If you like this video and you want more hot takes on what we're doing as creators in order to grow, talking about the news and artificial intelligence and how it all mingles and connects together, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, check out this video right here and this one right here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.